I hear the Lord say that I am going to return you to yourself. I am going to return you to yourself. And I was in the gym there, and I really sensed the Lord say that over the last 12 to 36 months, many of us have not only lost things or feel like things have been stripped away, but we actually feel like we have lost something of ourselves. We have lost something of the personality, the character, the joy that used to exemplify us. We have lost something of the passion and the zeal and even the gifting that we used to walk in. And I think many of us have been stripped back so much that we've lost the core of who we are. And I just sense the Lord say really clearly, I am going to restore to you that which has been stolen. I am going to restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten. And yes, there are some things that have been stripped away that I do not want to bring back. But the essence and the heart of who you are, I want to restore to you. I want to give you back that joy. I want to give you back that passion. I want to give you back that love of ministry that you once had that seems to be so far from you right now. I want to restore to you relationships and friendships where you actually have got to the stage where isolation turned into insulation, where you actually started removing yourself from people that you used to love being around. And in some cases that was okay, but in other cases it actually became a way to insulate your heart from other people. And I believe that the Lord wants to restore the right relationships, the right alignments. This is a season where alignment is crucial. And yes, some people have been removed and they will not be back, but that does not mean that the Lord doesn't want you in strong relational alignments. Relational alignments have never been so important. You will have less, but they will be more significant, more meaningful, and more important in this next season. And I believe the Lord would say to you, anything that I don't give you back is not necessary for the next season, but ask me for that which you want back. Ask me for those things that you feel like you have lost and that have made you feel like a lesser version of yourself. Ask me for your joy. Ask me for your passion. Ask me for that ministry. Ask me for those people. Ask me for the right place, the right position, and the right people right now, because I want to bring those things into your life, says the Lord. And the Lord would say, I am rebuilding you. I am rebuilding you. Just as Nehemiah rebuilt the walls in 52 days, so I am rebuilding you with acceleration for this next season. Yes, you were destroyed. Yes, things were torn down. Yes, the gates were burned. But I am rebuilding you, says the Lord. And it will be an accelerated process. And in this next few months, this beginning of this new year, watch as I rebuild you. Watch as I restore you. Watch as people gather around to be part of your process and your progress. For I am rebuilding you, says the Lord. And I will do something in your life in this next season that will confound those around you, especially those who have been critical and negative and naysayers, those who have been speaking about you behind your back, those who have been doubting you, those who have been finding fault in you. Like Nehemiah, you will be able to say, I am doing a great work. I cannot and I will not go down to you. I will not stoop to your level. The Lord is saying, rise above it. And those who rise above the offense, he will lift above the offenders. Those who rise above the offense, he will lift above the offenders. And their words might be like arrows, but they will bounce off the shield of faith. For they will not land, they will not make contact with you. Yes, weapons may be formed against you, but they will not prosper. Tongues may speak against you, but they will find no place to land. For those words will literally just fall to the ground. And the Lord is saying, I am your defender. I am your vindicator. You do not need to return the offense. You do not need to speak back, but simply trust that I will vindicate you, says the Lord. You have already seen a measure of it, and you will see so much more. For those who overlook an offense, I will have them look over those who have offended. And the Lord is saying this is a time and a season where things are going to move. People are going to step down. People are going to step aside. People are going to be removed. And those who have a pure heart, those who have a heart that seeks me, those who have been hidden, those who have been in the wilderness, those who have been in the barren place, those who have learned in the secret place to make me their all in all, to make me their source and their refuge, they're the people that I'm going to call into the centre. I'm going to call them to the forefront. They're the people who are going to stand out. They're the people who I am going to promote and exalt in this next season, because I can trust them, says the Lord. I can trust them because their heart is after me, says the Lord. And so the Lord would say, I am going to restore to you and return to you those things that have been taken from you that you need for this next season. Ask me for them. And anything that isn't returned to you is simply because it is not necessary for you to carry it into this next season, says the Lord. I bless you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. God bless. Have a wonderful Christmas. Bye.